Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. In this video I'm going to be creating a set of, I've called them princess nails. So on the ring finger and the middle finger I'm going to be creating a reverse smile line, and I'm doing this with Perfect Blush from Nao. So I'm just using my brush to create my shape. I do go in with a second bead at the cuticle area. You will need to keep your liquid powder ratio the same, otherwise you may find that you will see a kind of mark or kind of line where you've put your second bead on. So you need to make sure you're getting your liquid powder ratios correct, because I used to have this trouble. So I'm going to do the same to the middle finger. The middle finger tip looks a slightly different shape. So as you can see, it looks like a complete hash. But I do go over and file them later, which I forgot to show, but it's pretty straightforward. Again, I make a complete hash of this. I need to work on my application because I don't know, I just don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm not very well, but I just wanted to do some nails. So I'm going to use the white to create the apex and everything, because I think this is a strength powder, so I'm not going to cap it in clear or anything. Just thank goodness for a hand file is all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. Then on the index finger, I'm using Made in Sweet from Glam & Glitz. I'm going to cover the whole nail in a layer of this, and then I will create my structure with clear acrylic. Only because I know these are supposed to be strength powders, but because they are quite wet to work with, I do like to cap them in clear acrylic, just to be on the safe side. So I will go back to that nail in a minute. For the thumbnail, I'm going to create an ombre using the Made in Sweet acrylic from Glam & Glitz, and I also made up this acrylic here. It's just literally Mega White from Nao and some clear acrylic from Nao. I just find it a little bit easier to work with if it's blended with clear, especially if I'm doing something like an ombre. So I'm just gonna mix the, kind of blend the colors together until I'm happy with the blend. Blend them together till I'm happy with the blend. Fade them together till I'm happy with the blend. I don't know. One of those. So here's where we're at so far. Now I did record me filing the nail beds, but I don't know, and around the smile lines on the ring finger and the middle finger, but I don't know why it's not here. So just at your own leisure, file around the smile lines, and I went over the top as well because they were really bumpy, as you saw. So I'm going to use the Made in Sweet acrylic from Glam & Glitz on for the free edge on this nail, making sure I get all the way down the side walls. And then I've got some pink mylar flakes from Nail Sugar, and I've just popped them onto a silicone paint mat. I'm not sure why there's a blue on there, and I don't honestly know why I kind of left it there because it looks a little bit odd, but I suppose it makes the nail a little bit more unique. That's my excuse anyway. So I'm just popping the mylar around the free edge. And then I'm going to use clear candy from Team Gorgeous just to cap that free edge, and also I do go ahead and put a little bit more acrylic over the nail bed because it hasn't got much of an apex on it. So going in on the middle finger, I am using Nao's Mega White to create the free edge on this nail. Don't worry too much if you go over the top of the free edge because we're going to file it anyway. So it's not the end of the world. I keep knocking my camera with my brush. I don't know. See, it drives me bananas. Honestly, it drives me absolutely insane. So normally, if I'll tell you in a minute, which one am I doing now? All right, yeah, this is Coconut Ice. So this is a sheer pink, and it's from Team Gorgeous. So I'm just going to go over this ombre if you go over an ombre with a sheer pink, it just helps with your blend. I think I mentioned that earlier. It's quite a nice subtle sheer pink as well, which I quite like. So now I'm going in with clear candy again from Team Gorgeous just to create the structure of the pointer finger index. I'm going to say index. And then if I'd have built my, look, it just flew away. So if you build your nail bed up high enough, you won't have to go over it with clear like I am. It was too flat, there was no apex of the nail, so I've had to go over it with clear to create this structure. If you see, it's something that I've not mastered yet. If you build the nail bed up high enough, then you can obviously just file and you won't need to cap, and it will obviously take time off your service. I'll get there. So I filed them all, and I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do on this nail. You are going to love this. I'm going to use the Aurora powder from Nail Sugar. It's like my favourite thing at the moment, and it looks absolutely amazing on white. I've actually got it on my little finger too at the moment. So I'm going over with my top coat. This top coat, I think I said it in another video, it's not just this one. I find it difficult to put things onto a no wipe top coat like pigments. So I undercure this. It's supposed to be cured for 60 seconds, but I do it for 30. And then I am using an eyeshadow applicator, as you can see, and I'm rubbing the pigment all over the top coat. Doesn't it just look amazing? It gives it like this really nice pearly mermaidy look, and I think it's stunning. And then obviously we are going to go over that again with our no wipe top coat just to seal it all in, but then this time we are going to cure it for the full 60 seconds. So while that's curing, I'm going to take the point index finger and I'm going to use this Snow White pigment. This works, I want to put this on a tacky layer, and obviously because we've used acrylic we don't have our tacky layer, so I'm going to pop some base coat onto the nail just to create a tacky layer. So I'm going to cure this for its normal curing time. Look at that. Oh, I love it. It's gorgeous. So when the pink finger is done, we're just going to use the brush and dab it all over the tacky layer of the base coat. And this is just going to give the nail an amazing shimmer. And once again, I'm going to top coat just to seal that pigment in. I used way too much top coat here. Had to wipe some off. There we go. So that's going to get cured again for 60 seconds. Then I'm just going to go ahead and top coat the other nails. So I don't think that ombre is too bad, capped in that coconut ice, that sheer pink. So I'm going to pop that whole hand under the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. Then I'm going to use these clear crystals from Nail Sugar. I've popped a few into this little glitter tray. I've finally got some more. I've got about 10 now, so hopefully I won't have to worry about losing any. I'm using my Chiara Sky base. Initially, I would have said pop the crystals on before you top coat. They do have a habit of sliding around the top coat before the Chiara Sky base sets. But at the time, I wasn't going to put any crystals on, but I just felt being princess nails, they needed a little bit more sparkle. But I didn't want to go over the top. So I've just put 3 on that cuticle area. Oh, look at this nail. Oh my god, doesn't that look awful? Oh, yuck. It makes my toes curl. And then I'm just going to put 3 on this nail, just going up the... I'm going to like taper them, going down towards the free edge. So I'm going to put the biggest one at the cuticle area, and then they're going to taper off. There we go. So that is the set of princess nails. I hope you liked them. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. Oops, just get some flick off. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.